Oh, there's a MAF in your car.
Oh no. Oh no, is he gonna get pregnant? Is my MAF gonna get pregnant? Ugh.
Glorious day. Shaun, what are we up to today?
Transmission service and coolant and starter up.
You got some fuel for that?
Got fuel. 20
Uh,
litres of the good stuff.
bit of corn.
Bit of corn juice.
So what have we done here? We've got the charger back on.
Charger's back on. Intercooler's back in.
Oh look, Shaun, your injectors are in.
Woo! How did that happen?
Okay, so you are going to service your 4L60E transmission. What you have to do, because GM never built this thing with a thumb plug, you will have to take all of your pan bolts off. These are 1/2 inch sockets, and the idea is you have to take a section off and aim for it. So we're going to take the back ones off, and because the rear of the car is lower, and as we undo the back and slowly undo the bolts towards the front, this section of the pan will sit down, therefore fluid will come out at the back, and then as the more bolts you undo, the more control you have to tip the fluid out of the pan into a tray. So let's do that now. Alrighty, so pan is out. Turns out it wasn't as much fluid in here as we thought because of probably that leaking tranny cooler at the front.
It was in episode 1. Make sure you go back and watch it.
So because of that, Shaun didn't actually have that much tranny fluid, probably just enough to move the car in and out, but it's out there, it's dripping. So no one's seen the inside of a 4L60E before. Here's your filter, big black thing on the bottom. Alright, now these little clips here, these are for your electronic solenoids, so these will affect gear changes. When you get a shift kit and a Corvette servo for if you want to beef up your transmission, your shift kit will have different valve springs and valve bodies for the plate that sits behind all of this. And then your Corvette servo is up on the side on the driver's side of the transmission over there. They get replaced, and that increases line pressure to give you harder shifts.
This has been shift kitted.
So this has a shift kit and a Corvette servo in it already. Stage 2, Shaun?
Yeah, stage 2 shift kit, Corvette servos, friction rings, take out the cushion rings between first and second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if you put your foot down, it'll go into second and keep going. Alright,
so we're just going to let this drain into the pan, and then we're going to change the filter, put some fresh full synthetic tranny fluid in here, and we're going to then we'll show you how to make sure the line pressure's all up and ready. But till then, we've got to get this filter out, clean it up, fresh fluid, and then we've got to get the temp of the engine up as well, because to make sure the levels are right, we've got to get some pressure into lines and some temperature. So Shaun's cleaning out the pan now. So in the pan you'll have this magnet. This magnet has all, after many years, this goop is basically metal filings paste that's connected to the magnet. So we're going to clean all this crap out. So only with fresh tranny fluid in there. So make sure you clean your magnets and your pan when you do a Shaun, you can just take it off. A nice clean pan there, Shaun.
Cleanest part of the car.
Removing filter, grab around the neck of the filter where it goes up in, and then wiggle back and forward, and pop off.
Pop. Goes
Now,
the
what will
weasel.
happen, there will be like a little circle clip that it clips into. Sometimes this gets stuck in the transmission, so unless you cannot get it out with your finger, sometimes it's just easy to leave it up there than trying to pull it out with a pick or something.
There's nothing up there.
I mean, there's nothing up there. There should be a collar up there.
Nope. Yeah, there's a little collar thing in there.
Okay, so it did get stuck up there. So what you can do, you can either leave it up there if you can't get it out, for the risk of damaging your transmission.
Just looks slightly different, but there is a black collar in there on the metalwork. Can you zoom in on that?
Oh yep, so there's a collar there. Alright, well, all going well. We'll just put the new one back in, same internal diameter, and it should fit fine. New filter. Clip. All in there nice.
That's it.
Perfect.
Won't go in anymore.
Alright, let's put the pan back on. I guess give Shaun the new pan.
Ugga Dugga ready? It's a baby Ugga Dugga. So it's like Ugga Ugga.
That's bad.
Well, it's not a middle one. So it's not Ugga Dugga, it's like Ugga Ugga.
Hey Shaun,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be great if the transmission would service itself automatically? I got a laugh from upstairs.
That's some real deadpan.
Okay, so now to refill your transmission. How do we do that? Through the dipstick, unfortunately. So,
You're a dipstick.
oh, that's not nice. Oh, it looked a bit limp there, Shaun.
Right, this one's pretty hard. Oh, it goes the other way. Oh no. Cool.
Alright. Oh, it's leaking all over your extractors. Just take off it. I find these penrite things.
It's a bit shit.
If you hold the bottle sideways like a gun, just like when you shoot it down, it makes the bullet go faster.
Hold a gun sideways like a gangster.
Yeah. See? How good is that?
I'm gonna go underneath to make sure we're not dripping. I don't want my car to bleed all over your garage floor. No blood?
No blood.
That gasket's an absolute corker.
Alright, 4 litres in this bottle, plus 1 litre in that bottle, that's 5 litres. Apparently these transmissions take 6 litres. Even though Penrite says 5, and we do have extra lines for a Intercooler, so what we'll do, shove this in, shove the dipstick down, see where it is on the marker. So we are using Penrite multi-vehicle, so this is a full synthetic version of Dextron Free, basically. So put the dipstick in, not me this time, all the way down the bottom. Where we at?
It's not up to temperature yet either.
No. We just put 4 litres in. Dipstick says she's full, but we know that still has to fill some air pockets. So I'll start the car now, Shaun.
Put some fuel in, put some corn juice in, give it a kick, see what happens.
Oh, Shaun, you actually have a matching fuel cap.
Matching fuel cap, it's not a Cabo special.
And if people don't know what Cabo means, if you're not in Brisbane, basically, what's the versions of Melbourne and Sydney?
What's the versions of Melbourne and Sydney, what?
For Cabo.
Frankston and Bankstown. There we go. We love you, everyone. Alright. Get some corn juice in it.
Oh, it's leaking. Oh, it's all down the back side of the car. You can take this off too.
Yeah.
Make it go.
Oh, my hands are full. There you go.
Oh, there it goes.
It's just like giving a baby a bottle.
It's a bit corny.
Listen to that sweet, sweet sound.
I need to take a leak. I remember, Shaun, you got to do your cal maker reset. On for 30, off for 10.
Give it a go.
Up. Yeah.
More fuel.
Just cold start, E85, just give it some throttle.
Got no throttle because you didn't connect the cable.
Oh, idiot. There's a miss, I can hear it. Alright, let's do some investigating. Alright, so we found it cylinder 6 down the back left hand side. So gonna test some spark fire, Shaun. So we got spark. So Shaun's just gonna pull number 6 spark plug out now. Find out what it looks like. If it smells wet and all that, make sure the injector's firing. So Shaun, pulled it out. Bone dry.
Bone dry. Doesn't even smell corny.
Alright, so only thing we can do next is it's either the connector or the injector, even though these injectors literally just got serviced. So maybe the wiring's not, maybe there's a break in the wiring maybe. So let's hook up a multimeter and find out. Let's put it back in.
It's 11.6.
So wiring was alright, Shaun.
Yeah, wiring seemed alright.
We're just gonna... Put some fuel out on top of the injector. Frank, you'll have to bolt it down.
It is bolted down on that one.
It's bolted down?
Yeah.
How the fuck is this now fuel at?
It's not sitting. Yeah, look.
Oh, that's why.
Jamming 2 O-rings in it.
There's an old O-ring in there.
That's why when we're pushing this one in and it was doing it up with the ugga dugger, it was just compressing the O-rings.
Alright,
That makes sense?
That makes sense.
Alright.
So, there's a stuck O-ring in the extension. It's alive! It's smoky as fuck. Hey Shaun, do you have it in park? Because your wheels are moving. Turn the engine off, you idiot. Now you can put it in park.
Wasn't thinking straight.
Absolutely. Just trying to do fucking neutral bangers. You know those chunks of metal we just pulled out of your transmission?
They're back in there.
Yeah, idiot.
This is just fuel, excess fuel we spilled.
Oh, no, that'll be the transmission oil you spilt.
What training oil? Oh, yeah.
So what I need you to do, Shaun, I need you to go in there, put it in drive, put your foot in the brake and stall it up. So by stalling it up, it allows the transmission to pour more fluid into the torque converter.
And put it in drive and stall it up to how much?
Oh, just like 1500 to. You don't have an intercooler running at the moment, so I wouldn't put too much into it. Alright, that'll be enough. Now that we've sorted it up, running it around a bit. Pull the tranny
Let's have a look at that dipstick.
Pull the dipstick out, see what our level is now. Seeing that we would have put it. Oh, I can feel some heat in the tranny cooler right there, which is good. No leaks in the tranny cooler this time, which is great.
Yeah, a bit low.
Yep. So now it's passed through the system. After you stalled it up a little bit, we're gonna put some more back in. So just throw that extra 1 litre in, because where was it? Was it low on the cold?
Yeah.
If it's low on the cold, to go to the top or high, it's about 1 litre.
Oh, there's an extra bottle there.
Oh, there you go.
Where'd the funnel go?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, that's a good place to have it.
You're a funnel. Don't spill any on the extractors now.
Well, this is a bit better than the other shit one that's on the big bottles. See, look at that. Beautiful.
Because it's got a hard on for you.
I think I'm pretty sure.
Alrighty, so we're gonna
for the water pump.
So we're gonna wire up this intercooler pump now, so we can actually give it a bit of berries. So here's a relay. Shaun had it previously. So this green wire is the trigger wire from your fuel, and all we need now is a ground for the opposite side, some power, hot side coming in, and that one will go down to the intercooler pump.
I was very good at relaying that information there, Ev. That's got to make the.
Now, I can't take these jokes anymore.
That's got to make the top 5. That one. Come on, that's pretty good. Ring.
I need more alcohol for this.
Pulley the other one.
What other puns can you find in the shed? What have you done? What have you done
He's
to
literally...
Shaun's new car? Oh, I just cleaned all this.
Oliver, what are you doing?
Mate, he's got a... He's got a future... Shaun, he's got a future in plumbing.
Oh.
Check out that crack.
Oh. You disgust me, Ollie.
Hey, at least it's clean now.
He's even got some in the back of his pants, look. How do you even get that there? Well, what are you doing, Ollie? Ah.
It's all running now. Intercooler's running, pump's running. Idle time. The hose is a bit dodgy. It looks like a snake just ate a mouse. Tasty, tasty.
Gross.
Oh, it's not the perfect colour. You want some nice green, wouldn't you? Come on, get off. Oh.
It's a very vomit green, isn't it?
Alright. Well, that's it. Shut the hose. Up and flush out your engine. Alright, so if anyone doesn't know how to flush a cooling system on a L67 or Ecotech, so you reverse flush it, so you got to send water backwards down the cooling system to open it, therefore it opens the thermostat. If you did it the other way, it would jam the thermostat shut. So what we have here, town water coming down. Now using a tap fitting for a normal tap in a house, you can just bolt clamp it in there, shove it in there. That will go down through there, through the thermostat, and pop out into the tub down below. There's your heater tap down there. You can manually switch it around using your finger on the valve, and that will send the fresh water through the heater core as well. So the tap is now running down there, and we're flushing out the cooling system. Alrighty, so put through a bottle of Resto Super Flush. So we're going to start her up and let her run for about half an hour with the heater on, circling it around, and then we're going to dump it all out and flush it again. Now if it's running through the system for 10 minutes or more, you can turn it off. I'm going to let it run for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes cooling down. One, because I've got to burn my hand, so I try to take the radiator cap off. But as well, as it sits, it can slowly eat the grime off the walls as well. So as you can see, how brown it is, still after a flush. So here's a tip: if you're flushing a cooling system on an engine, sure to put 100% concentrate back in once you're done, because 2/3 of the engine, sorry, 2/3 of the actual capacity is in the engine, and now that's all fresh water. So we fill the rest of it up with 100% concentrate, and then at the end, it'll all just mix in and blend into. And thanks for tuning in again, guys. I know it's been a long one, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Listen to some Santana, Shaun.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I wonder if YouTube's actually going to pick up that song and blacklist this video. Car's all running well. You very happy? Are you a happy man now?
I don't know about very happy. I'm content. Hey.
Hey!
Ollie's not happy.
Oh, at least not.
Nah.
How the seats feel?
Like soft cardboard instead of hard cardboard. Is this mine now?